birthday on her. I don't know why you can put me down. Shit, I am the shit.
This ain't no regular thing. I came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean. This for my city, yeah, this for my team. If you talking, it's how to me nice. I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights. Better get right, I'm champion. The game is in trouble, I've been in my depth for the piece of the puzzle, I got it for real. Still keep me going, I wake up and hustle, you won't see me buckle, I've been in the field. Man of the town, you been in your fields, I'm adjusting this crown. Call me your majesty, either that or your tragedy, we shutting everything down. I've been hot like somebody put a candle on them. Off top, I don't really stand opponents, this mine. The moment is, run out and start a bunch of pandemonium. More game, I got some, the skill is bar one, y'all done, the game in the coffin. Referee screen recipe, so think twice if you next to me, it's West. This ain't no regular thing, I came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean, this for my city, yeah, this for my team. If you talking, it's hard to be nice. I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights, better get right, I'm champion. It's our repetition, I'm stacking these trophies, I'm good with addition. I spit like a pastor, I give you the vision. Up early morning, enough of the sleeping. My life is a dream, but you wishing you lived it. Haters get livid, my pocket's Pacific, that's deep if you get it. So Tempur-Pedic, I sleep on the critics. Don't feel like competing, I'm hearing these tickets. Whoa, let me switch the flow, a new bounce. Coming to the den with a lion, I'm gon' pounce. Know I've been a king for a while, got a ring and a crown. That's the bling with the blow, what the team is about. Champions, you can tell by the ambience of this sound. Referee screen, rest in peace, and think twice if you never see me, it's no doubt. This ain't no regular thing, I came for the ring, you know what I mean. If you talking, it's hard to be nice. I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights, better get right. This ain't no regular thing, I came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean, this for my city, yeah, this for my team. If you talking, it's hard to be nice. I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights, better get right, I'm champion.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, you tuned in to the one and only Big Hank Sports Review. Yeah. Basketball, football, breaking it down for you. Yeah. Now vibe with me.
Like, comment, subscribe, oh yeah. Kick back, enjoy the ride.
Basketball, football, talking that truth. Sports review with Hank bringing the proof.
Big Hank Sports, like, comment, subscribe, say wow. Kick back, enjoy the ride.
Basketball, football, talking that truth. Sports review with Hank bringing the proof.
Step on the court, feel the sneaker squeak. Hank call a play like a coach unique. Fast break vision, highlight reel. He breaking down the stats with that southern feel. On the field, end zone, crowd gon' roar. Touchdown energy, we want more. So if you want the game from a real point of view, better show love, like, comment, subscribe to. Like, comment, subscribe, say what. Big Hank, keep the game alive.
Basketball, football, talking that truth. Sports review with Hank bringing the proof.
Big Hank Sports Review.
NBA nights, NFL days. Hank break it down in
so many ways.
From the block to the pocket, the hustle, the grind. Every story hit different when Hank defines. Laughs in the flow, but the game stay tight. He shine the spotlight where it feel just right. Sports and the culture, it's more than the vibe. It's the truth and the groove. Come on, subscribe.
Now don't wait, don't hesitate. Click that button, elevate. Join the tribe, be part of the crew. Sports review with Hank coming straight to you. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, keep the channel alive.
Basketball, football, talking that truth. Sports review with Hank bringing the proof.
Hank Sports Review. Review.
Yeah.
Look here, we ain't got to play it again. We know what it is. Y'all see what it is. We got what it is. Huh? Now you got somebody in the chat talking about them boys, huh? Dak for MVP. Well, we know better than that. But that's irrelevant. Now, I give them credit because they did beat the defending Super Bowl champs, so we got to at least give them credit for that. But I see the way we dog walked. The Bears dog walked the Cowboys when we had the opportunity to play. Embarrassed them. Guys, happy Monday to you guys. It's Thanksgiving week, guys. It's time where your boy gonna shine. I'm firing that grill up for Thanksgiving. Now, I know some of y'all is unorthodox because y'all want the turkey, the dressing, and all that's good, fine, and dandy. I hope y'all have that. The stuffing and all the fixing, the cranberry sauce and everything. You know, garlic, mashed potatoes. I want you to have a broccoli casserole. I want you to get all that. I'm going to get all that in Christmas. But for Thanksgiving, we're doing something different here. I got some ribs, some baby back ribs, some regular ribs. I got some chicken. I got some brats. Got your boy a steak I'm going to throw on the grill for myself. Some hamburger. I'm going to have some good vegetables, some green beans, macaroni and cheese, baked beans. Yes. Oh, that's going to be in play for Thursday. I got my son some salmon. I know he likes salmon, so I'm going to grill him a salmon. Huh? Yes. We'll have it popping over here, right? With that being said, we got a lot of sports to talk about. We had a lot going on this past weekend. Let me give me something to quench my thirst. Your boy's thirsty. I got to get something to quench my thirst. But we had a whole lot going on this weekend, right? College basketball. It's enrolling in full effect, huh? College football. It's winding down. This is the last regular season week game. And we got the NFL. Oh, boy, do we got the NFL. And y'all seen the thumbnail. Y'all see who's on it. Huh? Y'all see who's on the thumbnail. For those who have missed it, shame on you. But I'll be willing to do y'all solid. Yes. Them boys from the Windy City, them boys, the real boys, not them cowboys. That's why I like to speak on. We talking about them real boys. We here. We in there. Yeah, yeah. Huh? We in there. Yeah, yeah. Huh? Wobble, baby, huh? Shout out to my plus size women who love that song. Shout out to all the women who get on the dance floor when that song come on. But I tell you, one song gonna come on real soon. Huh? I know one song that they're gonna have to be playing for is real soon. Y'all know what it is. Huh? But just in case y'all may have forgotten, let me give you a friendly reminder.
We are the Bears, shuffling crew, shuffling on down, doing it for you. We're so bad, we know we're good, blowing your mind like we knew we would. You know we're just strutting for fun, strutting our stuff for everyone. We're not here to start no trouble, we're just here to do the Super Bowl shuffle. Well, they call me.
Who put me on me? We 8-3. Huh? We 8-3. We coming. You got to acknowledge us. You got to see us. Despite of a good support of the show, my man, brother Bennett, a.k.a. Mr. Paul, a.k.a. Mr. Pittsburgh, a.k.a. Mr. Baltimore. Now, he got a lot of goddamn teams from all areas. I'm trying to figure this out. Bennett, how you got this team from all these areas? One from Pittsburgh, you got the Boston Celtics over here. God damn, in Massachusetts. It's a lot of damn teams all over the world. But let me say this. My team, we won despite of Caleb Williams. Mr. Bennett hit me in my DMs. He says, you got to be happy with Caleb. Hell no. We won despite of. He give you out points. He fumbled the ball in the end zone. Instead of throwing the ball away, I dumping it down to the running back. I don't know what he's looking for Rome to do. Shout out to Mr. Bennett coming through with the 199 super chat. He said, congrats on the win. Quit hating on Caleb Williams. Mr. Bennett, I just want to say thank you. So you didn't have to. You chose to. And I appreciate the blessings. Thank you. But no hate here. Just being honest. He got to prove it to me. And with the selfish decisions, the inconsistent decision making, the bad decision making he's making during the games, I can't take my foot off his damn neck yet, Brother Bennett. I can't. Because as soon as I do that, he gonna let me down. And he gonna prove my theory right, and I can't do that. And then you got these goddamn haters.
Lord Jesus.
That's all I can say. We're not in the 80s anymore. Why? How you got there right with that? But in 2025, we might have to do a remix. For those in the know, if you look on HBO, I won't say HBO, HBO Max, you can see the making, the backstory of the Super Bowl Shuffle. Make sure you check it out. I haven't watched it yet, but when I do, I might have a viewing. I might watch it on here with you guys. No, I'm not going to do it because y'all don't deserve that opportunity. But just nonetheless, make sure you check it out for your goddamn self. I know I am. D in the chat said, 85 Bears, the most dominant defense of all times. This is a fact. You can say what you want. You can fight against it. But the reality is, it's true. We might have to do a remix. No, that's right. Shout out to the remix. Quinn said, I've been working. Well, when your team ain't winning, the only thing you got to do is the work. That's all you can't do. You got to keep yourself distracted. Because you don't say, when you're working, you ain't got time to cry. You ain't got time to pout about your weak ass Minnesota Vikings. You got to engulf yourself into the workplace. Because your team out there getting their head split week in, week out. Huh? But it's all good, Brother Quinn. I promise you, I appreciate you being here. Make sure y'all do me a solid, hit that goddamn like button. You goddamn right. Brother Bettis said, Caleb will be better than Jim McMahon. I hope that's a fact. I hope you're right. But he's got to get up to you got to get up to Jim McMahon's status first. And first thing you got to do is win the first Super Bowl. Now, I hope he wins many of them. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know, the LeBron statements. I hope he does. But I need you to get number 1 first. You can't get 2 or 3 without getting number 1. I'm just saying. All the fans turned on the quarterback already. You worry about Philly on Friday. Well, let me say this, bud. Philly ain't been looking too good. And I hope they keep that bad look and that bad play going this coming week. We down 3 of our starting linebackers. We down 6 starters on our squad right now. And somehow, some way, we still got a winning record. Somehow, some way, we are 8-3. Somehow, some way, I need for y'all to hit that goddamn like button.
What's the goddamn button?
He said, y'all don't have Pickens or Lamb. We got better. Huh? I'm calling it now. My wide receiver and DJ Moore and Rome Odunze is better than George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb. That's what I'm trying to tell you. My team is better at wide receiver than the Dallas Cowboys. We proved that when we played head to head. Plus, I think our tight end's better. Ferguson is not as good as Coulson Loveland or Komet. We got better running backs and DeAndre Swift and Cal Montgomery. I mean, whatever my man's name is. God, what's his damn name? Monogdi? Something. Y'all know what I mean? God damn it, I can't pronounce his name. I'm having a brain freeze. A brain lapse. 8-3 is an epic game. Yes, it is. Philly's 8-3. Chicago's 8-3. We are battling for who's going to win the divisions. We in a race. Now, Philly pretty much got theirs hemmed up because the East is shitty. The Commanders are trash. The Giants are trash. Dallas is trash. So they got theirs locked up. They get their one more game, it's sealed. The NFC North, you got to put a fight. You got to go all 12 rounds. Ain't no 10 rounds we done. Ain't no 9 rounds like what y'all got down there with the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders and New York Giants. Philly already got that hemmed up. We got to work, and that's okay. That's okay. We just got to prove the rest of the league who we are. I mean, I don't blame them. We was 5-12 last season. You're not supposed to respect us. But we're going to take what we want. And ain't shit you can do about it. Watch out, baby. Our time is here. It's not coming. It's here. Get to know us. Learn about us. Continue to hate. Fuel. Put fuel on the fire. We appreciate that. We need y'all to hate us. Because guess what? We're going to prove all you suckers wrong.
What's the goddamn button?
Push that goddamn button. Quit dishing my Rutgers alumni. Running back. Practice his name. Calmanung guy. That's his name. I know his name. I just forgot it for a moment. Brother Bettis, don't hold it against me. I'm 50 years old. I'm getting old, brother. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't clicking like it used to. That's what she said.
What's the goddamn button? Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus.
God damn. I know you was worried when Caleb got body slammed. Quinn, I'm gonna be honest. I was hoping his ass didn't get up. Put Tyler Bagent in there and see what he can do. God damn it. But that's wrong. And I can't think like that. I'm just saying. Look here, guys. Let me say this. In my pick, out of 14 teams, I got 11 right so far. The high score is 12. I'm down by 1. Had to call audible. So for those who didn't know, I had San Francisco beating Carolina, but I got to call audible because I need it in order to tie up. And hopefully I can win the tiebreaker with the total points. So I had to call audible. So I took Carolina Panthers over the 49ers. Now, I really don't believe that's going to happen, but I need this extra win until I get ahead. And I don't know what he picked, the guy who's leading pick. I don't know what he's picked. Mike Stoops, bad coaching in Arizona, and now destroying Kentucky. Well, Mike Stoops was his brother. Bob Stoops was his other brother. He was with Oklahoma for a while. Mark Scoops is the football coach, the head football coach for Kentucky. Look, I want him fired. You're not gonna hurt my feelings talking about my coach. He's terrible. I want him fired because I wanted to bring James Franklin in. But instead, Virginia Tech did the right thing and brought him in. And I don't blame him. Great move by Virginia Tech. Great move by Virginia Tech. Smart move by Virginia Tech. Smart move. Another head coach from the college rankings lost their job. Cal's head coach has been fired. They said, we got to get him up out of here. He ain't good enough. He's not cutting the mustard. That's what he said. So they got him off through. They fired him. In case y'all didn't know, watch the game last night. Baker Mayfield went down with a sprained shoulder. It's not looking good. Not looking good. Even though Tampa Bay is leading the South. You got Carolina in the wings looking to try to make a run. Could they win a few games and maybe win the South? It's been a long time since Carolina won it. But it's possible. Another guy was fired, offensive coordinator for the Raiders, Chip Kelly. Fired after 11 games. Giants fired their defensive coordinator, Bowman. A lot of guys down at the unemployment office right now. I'm just saying. Shout out to Shedeur Sanders. My man got his first start at the Cleveland Browns, and he got a victory behind it. Shout out to that brother. But we're going to talk more about that during the NFL. Chauncey Billups pled no guilty in rigging a game and poker with the see-through table. So you got that going on. Let me say this. Let's get to this college game because this is, like I said, there's a whole lot going on. So this past weekend, you had a lot of critical games, right? A lot of critical games. You had Ohio State beating Rutgers 42. Sorry, Mr. Bennett. 42-9. Miami winning 34-17. Texas A&M beat the brakes off of Sanford 48-0. Oklahoma beat Missouri 17-6. Georgia beating Charlotte 35-3. Alabama beating Eastern Illinois 56-0. Kentucky losing to Vanderbilt 45-17. Notre Dame winning 70-7 over Syracuse. Oregon beating the brakes off of USC 42-27. You had Texas winning 52-37. And we definitely going to talk about the Texas A&M game next. But this coming Saturday, it's going to be a critical game. Let me just say that. Tulane 37-13. Utah barely getting by, had to make a comeback 51-47. You had Michigan over Maryland 45-20. You had Houston losing to TCU. You had Georgia Tech losing to Pitt. Pitt beating Georgia Tech 42-28. Might have knocked them out of the ACC championship game. Wisconsin 27-10 over Illinois. 31-11 over Tennessee. BYU 26, Cincinnati 14. And to round out the top 25, Arizona State over Colorado 42-17. So now, I was just talking a second ago. We got big games coming up, right? We got some big matchups coming up. So one of them is the Egg Bowl with Ole Miss going against Mississippi State. Now, this could be the Lane Kiffin Bowl Because Lane Kiffin got a decision to make. Whether he's going to take that Florida job, whether he's going to take an LSU job, or is he going to stay at Ole Miss? It's a lot on the table, a lot to think about, a lot of opportunity. Now, he's already established at Ole Miss. He's got his thing rolling. Excuse me. He's got it rolling good at Ole Miss. You know, see, he's already established, got the players coming in, doing what he needs to do. He's winning. They already know what to expect, but with the ego in play, yeah, all these guys want to challenge. They want to play for the next big thing. So why not go to LSU? Why not go to the Floridas? This won't be a first time that he plays on a big level like that because he was a coach at Tennessee for a while. Right? He had that opportunity. Didn't end well. That's how he ended up at Tennessee. I mean, at Ole Miss. He was assistant at Alabama for a while. He was also an assistant at USC. So he's been around the big atmosphere. He already knows what to expect. It's all about, can he live up to it again? I'm not saying Ole Miss is not a big school, but it's not LSU. It's not USC or Alabama. It's not none of those teams. Those teams are high expectations for high quality team. That's not Ole Miss. But that's what he'd be walking to if he take that Florida job or the LSU job. I'm just saying. Another big matchup is going to be this weekend. That's the Indiana and Purdue game. Now, of course, their favorite to win, Indiana is. They won the last few seasons with them. But it's a rivalry. You don't know what to expect when you got a rivalry play. Another great matchup we're going to see is the Ohio State and Michigan game. We know how that goes. So, there's a lot on the line for Indiana to win this game. It really is. Not only that team, you got another Big Ten matchup. Like I said, Ohio State, Michigan. Great rivalry. Michigan's been doing their thing in the past few years with the rivalry. But Ohio State is the defending champ, so we'll see how that goes. Another one is this Miami and Pittsburgh game. Now, it has a lot of ACC ties, and it could definitely affect the ranking in the ACC. Pittsburgh's still in it. Miami has a slight chance. But, you got both teams that's got a chance to make the ACC championship game. We'll see how that pans out. You got Texas A&M going against West Virginia. That's the Big 12. That's a critical game. Texas Tech trying to remain in that top 12. And maybe the only way they're going to do it if they beat West Virginia. And maybe compete for that Big 12 title game. You also have BYU who's in the Big 12 going against UCF, I'm sorry. Another big rivalry, a former Pac-10, a Pac-12 rivalry, Oregon versus Washington. You got the battle for Tennessee, Vanderbilt versus Tennessee, 14-20. Virginia Tech and Virginia. Alabama and Auburn. UCLA and USC. You got a lot of rivals that's played this weekend. And one of the most important rivalry here is the local one. That's the Louisville, Kentucky game in football. We already played in men's basketball. They ended up losing. The girls' basketball won. So now we got the tiebreaker of this football game. Who's going to win? Of course, Louisville's already favored. The game is at Louisville. We just have to see how it all plays out. But these games this weekend are very critical for a lot of teams, especially within that conference. I'm just saying. With that being said, let's honor the next super chat. that has just came in from my man, the biggest hater on this side of Mississippi. His name is Big Ant 11. Shout out to Big Ant 11. 1171. Let's get it whole year right. Okay, let's get it all the way right. 1171. He said, we need to fire Hink and the Bears. I'm talking to a lawyer about it now. Big Ant, don't be a hater all your goddamn life. Just part of it, right? Why you want to fire me? I'm just a lowly football fan of the Chicago Bears, the greatest team in NFL history. You know what I'm saying? Just rooting his team on. That's it. But don't worry, Big Ant 11. Your 49ers going to get some of this smoke too. We play them. I'm just saying. But I just want to say thank you, brother, for the $10 super chat. He didn't have to, he chose to. And I appreciate the blessings. Thank you, sir. Let me say this, guys. I want to wish everybody happy Turkey Day, happy Thanksgiving, whatever name you choose to give it. I just want you guys to make sure that you get an opportunity to spend some quality time with your family. You got a lot of people who doesn't have their loved ones here. Like, so I know with my wife and I, we both have lost our mothers. My father's still with us, thank God. But my wife has lost her father. And around this time, it's kind of hard, right? You lose a loved one, and they're no longer with you, and you have memories of all the good times and the challenging times and the bad and ups and the downs. But at the end of the day, you love them. I just want everybody to make sure that they take opportunity to spend some quality time, whether they live in town or out of town, out of the country. Take some time to, pick up the phone if you have to and call your loved one. Let them know how much you appreciate them. Show your gratitude to them. That's one thing I want you to do. Another thing I would definitely challenge you guys on is angel tree time, right? And I've already got my 2 angel tree kids, right? Young men, ages of 8 and 9, what I do every year. Like I said, it remind me of my brother and I when we was a recipient of the angel tree kids and was able to get blessed by people who was very giving. Pretty much got all the stuff that I asked for on our list: clothes, even got some trees, some candies, toys. So we was blessed enough to have those opportunities to get those things, and I continue to try to make sure I bless individuals. I try to make sure that I give back. So my wife and I are dedicated to this cause, and so we'll go out on Black Friday. We'll go shopping for these things. And guys, the opportunity that you get to do, man, is well worth it, I promise. To see these young kids get the opportunity to enjoy that Christmas and waking up at least something. So I want to challenge every last one of you guys out. If you got the means, if you got the opportunity, if you got the time, give back in some time, form and fashion. And it doesn't have to always be financial. It could be just your time. That means you want to get out there and shake that buck. Go out there and ring that bell for the Salvation Army to help collect money, do that. If you just want to donate money, do that. If you want to be one of the ones who handed out gifts, I've done that too. To the families that come by and pick up their gifts, do that. If you find it in your heart to do these things, I promise you, I'm sure that'd be great. This dude's a goddamn asshole. You got a roll of toys behind to make an Xmas gift. Well, Big Ant, let me help you out. You know what I normally do? Usually I end up getting a double of one of my Funko Pops. And I'm going to donate that Funko Pop to some young man who's going to appreciate it. Now, Big Ann, somebody like you won't appreciate it, but I'm sure these young people will. You can go to hell with your crazy ass. So, like I said, I've already got started. When I got some footage of me going to pick up the angel tree slips, I will be releasing it, and I will be doing a video of it. I will have a in the video. Normally, what I do is show the stuff what I've got and the different stores. Also, if you let some of these stores know that you're doing it, they will give you a slight discount. I'm not gonna say as much, but usually give you about an extra 10% off on whatever it is. So, and some of these places are cheap. Like normally I spend a lot of time at the Burlingtons. I mean, for 3 years now, they've given me a slight discount to help out, and that's cool. Look, the worst they can tell you is no, right? That's the worst they can tell you. That's the worst they can tell you is no. I've been told no before. I've heard no before. I've been rejected. I know you're surprised by this. I know you can't believe this, but I have been rejected. That's okay. I'm okay with being told no. I just go on next to the next store or the next opportunity. But guys, I definitely encourage you, if you can do this, make sure you do what you can. Whatever means you can, and do it out of goodness of heart. Don't do it just because Hank said I should do it. No, don't do that. Do it out of goodness of heart because you feel like giving back in some form of fashion. So shout out to you and every last one of you guys who watch me, follow me, subscribe to me. Shout out to you guys. Like I said, I want you to have a great and awesome holidays and enjoy yourself and love up on your family. But with that being said, let's get back to these sports. Let's get back to sports. That's what y'all mainly here for. We're here to talk about the Bears. Yes, we're here to talk about them. But we're going to get into these other weak-ass NFL teams. Other breaking news, Bengals Jamar Chase apologized for spitting on the Steelers' Ramsey. So for you guys who've been up under the tree, don't have any idea what I'm talking about, Jamar Chase got into a little verbal altercation with Ramsey, and of course, some saliva came flying across the field and hit Jalen Ramsey. Now, that's just disgusting. But the fact that he tried to claim like he didn't do it is crazy work. Especially with all these goddamn cameras around the whole stadium. They got a drone. They got a camera on wire going across the field. People have their own personal camera. And he goes out and say, I didn't do anything. I don't know what you're talking. You didn't think they was going to catch you, brother? So for those who didn't know, he got suspended for 1 game. Jamar Chase did. For that heinous act of spitting on a man, which has got to be the most nastiest thing a person could do. But that's what he did. Shame on him. Shame on him. But that's what happened. So now he has to apologize, make amends to his not only his teammates, but to the NFL and the rest of the league. What he did was wrong. He was dead wrong for that. Hopefully he learned from his lesson and he moves forward and grows from this. Because that was some nasty shit. I'm just saying. Another thing we had going on in the NFL is, the playoffs shaping up right now. Right? So currently right now, if the playoffs started today, this is who would be your top 7 teams that make the playoffs. You got Patriots in the East, Broncos in the West, the Colts in the South, and the Ravens in the North. You got the Chargers also in the West. You got the Jags in the South as well. They got 16. The Chargers got the 15. And you got the Bills in the East as a 7th seed. On the outside looking in, you have the Pittsburgh Steelers in the north, you had the Texans in the south, you had the Chiefs in the west. That's your top 7. Of course, along with your 3 other guys who are in contention. Of course, some of them guys are going to need some help. With that being said, let's get to the NFC. So in the NFC, you got 1 at the Rams, 1 seed Rams, 2 seed Eagles, 3 seed the Bears. You got the Broncos, not the Broncos, the Buccaneers in the South. You got the Seahawks in the West coming in at number 5. Packers at number 6 in the North. And coming in the West is the 49ers. Of course, your other team you got in the contention is the Detroit Lions, the Panthers, as well as the Cowgirls. So with that being said, this is what it is. Right now, if the playoffs started today, it's what you would get right there. My Bears would be number 3 seed. Still in competing for the number 1 seed. It's possible. It's very well possible. I hope that's the case for us. Make the playoffs. There's a lot of guys going to be up here hating if we do. I promise you. They going to be hating, man. They looking at hate now. Look at this. Huh? They hate now. They ain't living out here hating bad. We need to fire Hank and the Bears. I'm talking to a lawyer about this now. That's some goddamn hate. Makes no sense. But it is what it is. I'm just saying. But guys, we 8-3. We win one more game, we guarantee to win the season. And we got a couple winnable games. Cleveland, 49ers, Green Bay, Philadelphia, Detroit. All those are winning games. We could win. I'm not gonna sit there and say, no, we can't win. We're gonna automatically lose. Hell no. What are you gonna say that for? Now the teams we got left now. Do we have the 3rd toughest schedule with the Rangers? Yes, we do. Don't mean we can't compete with them. That's the most important thing. So, guys, with that being said, let's go over the NFL schedule. So this past Thursday, the Bills ended up costing me 1 win in my CBS Pick'em. Texas beat the Bills 23-19. Kansas City Chiefs over the Colts 23-20. Seattle Seahawks 30-26 the Titans. The Packers over the Fighting Quentin 23-6. Ravens 23, Jets 10. The New York Giants 34-27. I'm sorry. The Lions over the Giants 34-27. Steelers losing to the Bears 31-28. 26-20 with the Patriots over the Bengals. Cleveland now, guys, I know it's hard to believe. I can't accept that. But the Cleveland Browns 24-10 over the Raiders. The Jags still winning somehow, some way over the Cardinals 27-24. Eagles, who decided to put up 21s in the first half, decided not to score the whole second half. 24-21. Atlanta Falcons over the Saints 24-10. Buccaneers over the Rams over the Buccaneers 34-7. And tonight, Monday Night Football, which is going to be kicking off here shortly. 49ers versus the Packers. Fortunate for me or unfortunate, depends on who you ask. I had to take the Panthers over the 49ers because I need this one victory he got over us. And if he end up taking the 49ers. And the Panthers win, and hopefully I can get it by the tiebreaker. We'll see. We will see. But as far as the Thursday night lineup, the Packers and the Cowboys are always going to be in that lineup. But what about the rest of them? You got the Packers versus Detroit. You had the Cowboys versus the Kansas City Chiefs. You got the Baltimore Ravens facing the Cincinnati Bengals. And we got the Chicago Bears facing the Philadelphia Eagles at 3 o'clock on Friday. I hated that it's that early because that's going to be right in the midst of my Black Friday shopping. But it's going to have to fix me to get out there a little bit sooner and close and wrap it up a little bit sooner. But that is what it is, right? We also got the Falcons versus the Jets, the 49ers versus the Browns, the Rams and the Panthers, Jags and Tennessee, Arizona and Denver, Vikings and the Seahawks. You got the Bills going against Pittsburgh, both coming off of losses. Chargers and the Raiders, Broncos and Commanders. And last but certainly not least, the New England Patriots facing the New York Giants. Should be a great week 13. Looking forward to watching and checking out that game. Great matchups. Definitely going to affect the playoff outcome. We'll see how that all goes. But guys, like I said before I go, make sure that you have a great holiday weekend. Like I said, a lot of individuals no longer be here. We had a horrific plane crash, UPS plane crash here in my city. My heart goes out to all those families who suffered, the jobs and the businesses who are suffering now. A lot of people's not going to long be here and enjoy their Thanksgiving like everybody else. But I definitely want to make sure that I remind you guys to enjoy the moment. Tomorrow's not promised. Guys, make sure you take care of your health. You only get one shot at this goddamn thing. Guys, protect yourself at all times, man. And how you do that, man, take care of your mental. That means you need to get on somebody's couch or somebody's Zoom meet to get your mental right, then so be it. That means you need to get a bunch of group of your guys and men who are going to encourage you, uplift you, and help you out and turn you and put you in the right direction that you need to get that help from. Then do that. Guys, make sure you get your full physical. Make sure your A1C is in order. Make sure your blood work's in order. I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow, making sure I follow up with all of those things. You got to take care of yourself. You only get one shot at this thing. Life is too short. Life is too precious. Guys of a certain age like myself, make sure you go get your colonoscopy. Go get your prostate check. Make sure you stay on top of that. Like I said, colon cancer is a mother. Prostate cancer is a mother, man. Two things that could be prevented as long as you detect and get to it early as possible. Make sure you do that. But guys, with that being said, I promise you, I appreciate every last one of you guys for being here. Make sure you do me a solid and hit that goddamn like button before you go.
Push the goddamn button.
You goddamn right. So with that being said, I appreciate all you beautiful people. Until the next time, right on.